Gary Lineker, 61, spoke about his divorce from his second wife, best friend Danielle Bux, in a recent interview. In April, Gary appeared as a guest on a BBC Sounds podcast where he opened up about his difficult breakup. The Match of the Day host was asked how he has been managing his emotions following his divorce from ex-wife Danielle in 2016. Gary and Danielle had originally met on a blind date, when they had been set up by a mutual friend. The former footballing star said it wasn't an easy process, but they remain close. He replied, "It's always a difficult experience to go through. For me, I had two really good marriages. I'm still good friends with both, particularly Danielle, who is, like my best friend." Gary was married to Danielle from 2009 to 2016, and there were reports that the marriage ended when they couldn't agree whether or not to start a family together. At the time, he tweeted, "Thank you all for your kind words." At Danielle Bux and I had many wonderful years together. We remain very close and the greatest of friends. The 61-year-old told podcast host, Tony Bellew, "There's no anger involved. Thankfully." Actress and model Danielle shares daughter Romy, 4, with husband Nate Greenwald and has 20-year-old Ella from a previous relationship. The broadcaster's first marriage was to Michelle Cocaine. Their marriage ended in 2006 and they share 4 sons. He was also asked about his feelings when his eldest son George, now 30, was diagnosed with leukemia as a baby. Gary told listeners how he went through heartbreak as well as dread during the terrifying experience. In October 2018, Gary tweeted in support of Stand Up to Cancer. He wrote, "My son, at George Lineker, was diagnosed with acute myeloid leukemia as a baby. Not easy still to talk about, but this is our story for at Stand Up to See. Join us and #StandUpToCancer by tuning into the live show on Channel 4 tonight." Following James Corden's announcement that he will be leaving as host of The Late Late Show in the US, there was speculation that he may replace Gary as the Match of the Day host. Earlier this week, Gary took to social media and tweeted, getting a number of texts from friends asking if I'm quitting at BC Mod after reports on Twitter of my possible successor. "So it's only fair I give you the bad news now. I'm afraid I still have 3 years to run on my contract, so you're stuck with me for a while."